Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here with businesswithtrading.com doing an Emini Trading Room recap for the 12th of December, Friday, and this was one of the best Fridays that we've had in a long time. The day started out, we had a nice gap down. Market ended up finding a little bit of stabilization, did come up, and then it just dropped. And even better to end the day, way over here to the right where we can't see, sold off even more. So it's a very, very nice day if you're, short a bunch of things, which, we are in different markets. So anyway, with this, we ended up on 4 trades pulling 24 3/4 points out of the market. Very, very nice day. Our first trade was a long down here. The market opened right in here and it started coming down. We were watching it. We got a nice risk reward area. We could get long. We got long. And the market just started buying up and just kept going higher. So it was very, very interesting to see. We ended up getting out up in this region here. And then we did get long again as the market came down, but we got out pretty quickly. We got out right over here, and you can see that price actually came up a little bit more. And that's one thing we were looking at when we got out. We wanted to take a little bit of profit on that. Wait, look at things. We ended up taking a short up here. At first it didn't look like it was going to get hit, but it did, which is always a good thing. So we rode this down. We ended up getting out over here. Market did come down a little bit more, and our next short was right up here actually. We got short right up in here, and we were able to ride that down. We took profit in this region here, and of course you can see the market did keep coming down. We got out actually right here on this bar. Came down as it's coming up. It just took out our stop that we had right here. Then we can see the market did come down a little more, which in a pointage term from 2016 all the way down to 206.25. So that's quite a move, that we were not a part of. We made 24 3/4 points. We left this on the table, a little bit here to the upside, this part to the downside here, and then this area here, we were not a part of any of that. And I like to highlight that because, you don't have to be a part of every single move, and you don't have to catch all of a move. A lot of traders like to pick tops, pick bottoms, and that's not where the money is made. It doesn't matter, picking a top, picking a bottom. If I meet someone as a coaching client and they're telling me, I picked the top today, I picked the bottom the other day, this and that, I know they have a lot of work. Because picking a top and picking a bottom, yeah, it might impress people, but you're impressing people that aren't really good at what they do anyway. So it really doesn't matter. The best thing to do is impress somebody who actually trades. Impress somebody who actually does make money of what you're wanting to do, or that makes a little bit more money than you do at trading. They say if you hang out with people who are better than you, you're eventually going to become better. And I say that from the standpoint of trading. People who are better traders than you, you're eventually going to become a better trader, theoretically. Obviously it doesn't always happen. You have to put in some work. It's not like you hang around people and all of a sudden you're better. Like if you want to become a better basketball player, play against people who are better than you at basketball, and then your skills will gradually improve. That's the way it works. When I was younger, I wanted to get better in sports, so I played against people who were better than I was, and I got better. Because the more you practice, and it's not just necessarily practice, it's how you practice. So if you're playing against people who are better than you, playing against people who have a better mindset than you, if you put forth a lot of effort, you're going to eventually pick that up. And that's, you know, why I have coaching available. You know, whenever I work with people and I trade in front of them, you know, they see that I don't get overly emotional. I'm like, oh no, there's a trade. Oh man, I gotta take it. I don't know what I'm doing. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm all over the place. They don't see that because I'm not. I'm very low key, and I talk just like how I talk in my videos. You know, here's a nice setup. It's looking okay. You know, when I put my order out there, they see that. They see me put my order out. You know, and I don't always get filled. They get to see that as well. You know, I put in my order. The market may not fill me. Other times it might fill me. You know, they get to see me getting filled, and then how I react to that, how I take that trade. Do I get out of the trade early because the market looks like it's doing something different? Do I hold on to that trade? How long do I hold on to it? You know, all of these things are what makes up a trade. You know, your entry. First, you have to look for a setup. Then you enter the market. You throw out an order. It gets filled or not. Then you have trade management, which I lump all of that together in risk management. You know, I lump trade management, money management, all into that same category as risk management. Even psychology is in that category, in my opinion. You know, and how people relate to that, it doesn't really matter. That's how I do it. You know, and I when I teach others, you know, I show them you can do this, you can do that. But no matter what, you have to have it set in stone. You know, if you're going to take one setup, it needs to be a setup that you take. You know, it's like, oh, this setup looks good. I think I'm going to take it. But I've never taken this setup before, and I probably won't take it that much more in the future either. But I think I want to take it today. You know, it's not part of your plan. It's not what you do. You don't do it. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I think it's important, you know, especially coming off almost a 25-point day, 24 3/4 points. You know, it just makes for a great day to talk about things that I think are important. You know, 2 days ago we had our first losing day of the month. We lost 5 1/4 points. Yesterday we had a pretty nice day. Today is the best day of the month, I believe. You know, and happening on Friday is definitely interesting. But the way the market has moved today, you know, just taking the first hour and a half, you know, it was very, very interesting. You know, and then how it closed was even better. You know, hopefully it goes down even more next week. So I'll have to, you know, analyze the market Sunday morning, Saturday night, whenever, and most likely Saturday night. You know, and see where it's going. I haven't really done that yet. You know, but it adds for a nice day to be able to come in and, you know, have a day like this and say, you know, I adhere to everything in my trading plan. I did a good job. Because in reality, it doesn't matter if you top ticked or bottom ticked the market. I don't even try to do that because, you know, what's the probability of you being able to do that consistently? Basically zero. Pretty much zero. You know, it's about as good of a chance as I have right now of defying gravity and walking on my ceiling. And it's impossible. I can't do it. Maybe in the future we'll be able to create some technology, but right now, no. And that's all that matters is right now. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of what I talked about. It's a very important subject. With that, have an awesome, awesome day. You can always put comments below the video. Email support@abusinesswithtrading.com. You can always email me as well. Also, phone number is going to be in the newsletter. So don't hesitate to give me a call. You know, 15-minute consultation if you would like to have that. You know, always available. You know, if I'm not available when you call, just leave a message. I'll get back to you. Leave a good time to call you back, because you know you might have a better time that works for you. So with that, have an awesome weekend. I'll see you back here next week in the markets. Thank you.